So I got my iPhone 13 Pro today, went to go take some pictures and some video tonight, and there's still a big problem that Apple hasn't addressed. Okay, iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro Max. They're the latest and greatest. It just came out, and they have the same problem that the iPhone 11 had, the same problem that the iPhone 12 has. They have not figured out a way to get rid of the lens flare, and it's particularly bad. I went out, I was really excited to take pictures with my camera today, and I was testing it out because I wanted to make a camera review so I can show you. Of course, we need to look at regular pictures, we need to look at macro samples, wide angle, telephoto, and test out all these things. So I went to Best Buy this evening, I was out in the parking lot, and the horizon looked really, really nice because the sun was going down, nice kind of pink cotton candy effect going on. Pull the camera up, and what do I see is lens flare all over the screen. And you're going to see here in the samples, I took several of them, and I could have taken more. I could have made it worse, and depending on how directly the light is hitting, I guess whatever angle there is on the phone, it creates this lens flare. And I think it has to do with the housing, because when you look at the cameras, they're raised up, they're cylindrical, and I think what's happening is that light catches the rim of the lens there, and it creates that lens flare. And anytime you're around a lot of light outside, of course it doesn't really happen during the day, this is just something you see at night, and it creates this disgusting, these artifacts on the screen. It's this green lens flare, and it's really annoying. It's particularly annoying because I just spent a lot of money for this phone. I thought they were supposed to have fixed this somewhat, or at least made it not so bad. And lo and behold, I go out. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. Like, I thought, let me just go out, take some nighttime shots. And yes, if you're near any sort of direct sources of light outside at nighttime, you're going to run into this. So if you go down, you try to do some cityscape photos. If you're in a parking lot, if you're anywhere near some lights, unfortunately, this is still a reality when it comes to the iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max, and I would imagine also the 13, because it's the same camera design, and we had this problem last year. We had this problem the year before last. I don't know if these guys just don't go test the cameras out in these environments, but it drives me crazy. It doesn't do it with my Samsungs. It doesn't do it with my other phones. Like, I can go out there with my Z Flip. I can go out there with my Z Fold. I can go out there with my S21 Ultra. It doesn't matter. I don't have these problems. It is a habitual, continual problem that we have with the iPhones, and I don't know why they don't do something to fix it. It's like, you know what, guys? Here, we're going to give you the greatest camera in the world. You can use your rack focus, so you can shift back and forth in cinematic mode. We're going to give you cinematic mode. We're going to give you macro photography. We're going to give you ProRes. You can do all these great things. Oh, by the way, you still have this crappy lens flare. So, I know this is a very small issue, but it's just really on my nerves. Like, I've been dealing with this. Actually, there was even a problem on the XS Max. I remember I first got my job working downtown for the law firm. I would go down in the morning, and I decided I got my XS Max, and I wanted to take a picture up at the skyline, and all the lights from the buildings, I ended up with the little lens flare. So this is an ongoing issue, and Apple just seems to say, look, I don't care. We're just going to keep throwing this out there. Screw you. Pay $1,500, $1,400, $1,300 for these phones, whatever, and you can live with it. So yes, this is a bit of a rant, and just to let you guys know, it's still a problem. It's still there. I'm sure it's nothing that can be done about it because it has to do with the design of the lens that's on the camera. So maybe when the iPhone 14 gets here, they'll do something about it. But this is particularly irritating. I mean, this is Apple. They're supposed to be the masters of all these things when it comes to the phone and the optimization and the cameras, and supposed to be the best and all that great stuff that people say about them. And we still have this problem. So look, you can think that I'm blowing up about this, but having tested these cameras over and over and over, and still having to deal with this, like, I just wanted a picture of the sunset, and I have green dots all over my screen. So Apple needs to be better. They need to fix this. So want to let you guys know, not a long video, not going to draw this out. I just wanted to get to the point and say, look, this is ridiculous. Apple needs to fix it. I'm sick of this. So that's all I've got in this video. If you have any questions or comments, or if you're experiencing this, you have the same level of frustration I do. I mean, the phone just came out today, so it is what it is. So thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.